Warning, the following video is so manly that it can make a woman grow a beard. So if you are a little Justin Bieber, proceed with caution.
What is up, people? One of the reasons why Call of Duty is such a successful series is because the game is not just one thing. When you buy a Call of Duty game, you're buying 3 games for the price of 1, which is amazing. You're buying the single player, you're buying the multiplayer, and you're buying the extra game modes, which, for example, can be zombies. If you don't like the multiplayer or the campaign or zombies, you can just play one of the others. You don't have to just play, you're not forced to just play one. A lot of people don't like the multiplayer, so they just play zombies or they just play Extinction. So today I want to talk about all the extra game modes in the Call of Duty games, and let's find out which one is the best. The most popular is definitely zombies. The most fresh right now is Extinction from Call of Duty Ghosts. Everyone plays that now, and it's definitely a very good game mode. So let's take a look at all these game modes in all Call of Duties, and let's start off with Call of Duty 4. Did I just say Call of Duty 4? Yes, I did. Call of Duty 4 has a game mode called the arcade mode, where, I mean, it's like the campaign, but without cutscenes, without stopping. It's straight up running and gunning like a nightmare. The objective of this game mode is to complete the mission in less than a certain amount of time. So you're giving a certain amount of time, and you cannot let that time expire. If the time expires without you completing the mission, you will lose. So complete the mission as fast as you can to get the best score as you can, and get extra score by getting headshots, destroying tanks, choppers, getting multi-kills with exploding barrels, getting huge kill feeds, long kill streaks and stuff like that. So it's a fun game mode to play, and it was hilarious back then, when Call of Duty 4 came out. Obviously this game mode has nothing against zombies and stuff like that, because it's very simple. It's a very simple game mode, and it's very fast paced. Next we have zombies from World at War, Black Ops 1 and also Black Ops 2. Zombies was the second extra game mode created in Call of Duty after the arcade mode. So the reason why a lot of people love zombies is because it's very fun. It's very fun to play. You can play with 2 or 3 friends, and it's also very easy to play zombies. There's no need for teamwork, you know, besides when you have to revive someone. And all you have to do is to run around in circles for an endless time. I mean, you run around in circles, you don't need to know what your teammates are doing. You get your little thunder gun, your ray gun, this and that, your powerful gun, and you're all set. You're good to go. You're good to do, I don't know, 40, 50 rounds. There's no end in zombies unless all of you die, unless all the players die. The last man standing can still finish the round. So I mean, if one of your teammates die, the game is not gonna end. You can still finish the round, and on the next round, your teammate respawns. Although zombies start off very simple in World at War, you know, it got a little bit crazy. It got a little bit more complicated in Black Ops 1, and in Black Ops 2 it just got fucking crazy, because I mean, you have all kinds of Easter eggs and all kinds of stuff that you can do besides just running around in circles. That's the main thing. You don't really have to complete all the stuff that Black Ops 2 zombies have, or has, whatever. But if you want to, you know, it is a little bit complicated. Like, for example, in the map Origins, you got to do some crazy stuff to get the staffs, those weapons, those powerful weapons. You don't really need them, but to get them, you got to do some crazy shit that I don't know how people understand that they have to do that. Another reason why people love zombies is because of the huge variety of maps. Zombies have, you know, it's not just about one map. Usually it's like 4 or 5 maps that you have available to play zombies, and there's also a huge variety of weapons that you can get either from the wall, from the mystery box, or that you can build. There's also a bunch of perks that you can buy, buildable traps, a pack-a-punch, which is a machine where you upgrade your weapon, And there's all types of enemies, you know, besides the normal dumbass zombies. There's giant robots on the map Origins. There's the Warner in Mob of the Dead. There's the dogs, the Hellhounds. There's a huge dog head coming out of a wall that eats zombies. There's George Romero. There's the EMP guy. You know, there's a bunch of enemies in zombies. It's not just about the little dumbass zombies that scratch you and kill you with 2 scratches because they will infect you. And there's also, as I was talking about, there's also the Easter eggs, which are fucking complicated, and I never tried to complete them. The only bad thing about zombies is that, to me, it gets boring after round 25 because it's not that it gets hard, because as I said, zombies is not, you know, it's not hard to play. It's just, it gets boring. Because, you know, zombies just start eating bullets as if they were marshmallows. Bullets don't do anything, and those motherfuckers they just don't want to die. They just don't want to die, and that it's boring. You know, that is boring to me. So let's move on to Spec Ops from MW2, which was the 3rd extra game mode implemented in the Call of Duty games. So Spec Ops from MW2 was the first extra game mode in Call of Duty, in a Call of Duty game that I played. I didn't play arcade mode first, I didn't play zombies first, I played Spec Ops from MW2. And usually the first thing that you play will always have a special place in your heart, even though it might not be the best. So that's why I love the Spec Ops missions from MW2. At the time, to be honest, I didn't like zombies. I tried zombies from World at War, but I mean, you only had a pistol, you only had a shitty ass rifle from the wall. I didn't understand what I had to do. I didn't know about the mystery box, and it was very hard. I couldn't pass round 5 or some shit like that. So I gave up on zombies from World at War, and I only started playing them in Black Ops 1. But anyways, you can play Spec Ops either solo or with just one friend, so it kind of sucks because you can only invite one person. You cannot have like 3 other friends playing. It takes teamwork and strategy to play, because if one of you dies, you lose. So it's not like in zombies where even if all your other teammates die, you can still complete the mission. Here, you know, you gotta protect yourself and your teammate. And there's all types of missions, so you will never get bored. You have missions where you need to race snowmobiles, where you need to fight juggernauts, endless waves of juggernauts, which is crazy. You know, you also need to breach rooms to save hostages. You need to disarm bombs. You can control or be in an AC-130. Sometimes there's missions where you have to just fight 30 or 40 enemies, so it's definitely very fun to play Spec Ops. And plus I think that MW2 has great graphics, and the visuals on the Spec Ops missions look fucking biblical. Next we have survival mode from MW3. So in survival mode, you can play it either solo or with a friend. Again, this kind of sucks because you should be able to play with at least 2 more friends. And just like in zombies, you fight endless waves of soldiers. So there's no end. You fight until you die. You will fight soldiers, normal soldiers with weapons, with all types of weapons, SMGs, assault rifles, shotguns. Some soldiers will go martyrdom and release gas on you. You will fight against dogs trapped with C4, helicopters, and also 3 types of juggernauts. So it's a super fast-paced. It's a super fast-paced game mode where you cannot just run around in circles like you can do in zombies. These guys, unlike zombies, will shoot you. You know, at your disposal you have several weapons, attachments that you can buy for your guns. And when I say several weapons, you really have several weapons. Like you have LMGs, assault rifles, shotguns. So you don't just have one gun from each category. What else? Attachments. You have a shit ton of equipment, and you can also buy kill streaks, which definitely make the game easier, even though it's super hard, and it makes the game more fun. Now, even though I find this game harder than zombies, because I mean, as I said, you have jugs, dogs, and all that kind of crazy stuff, and you cannot just run around in circles. Even though it's harder, it is more fast-paced and less time-consuming, which is something that I like. The enemy doesn't really get extra health like in zombies. They just become smarter and faster. So you can get to around 100 in less, in half or less of the time that you need in zombies to get to around 100. I believe that one time I got to in Kino der Toten, we were just running around in circles, around the map. We were not using traps, but it took me like 7 hours to get to round 40. 7 hours to get to round 40 in zombies. I think I got to around 100 in survival mode in like, I don't know, maybe 4 hours or 5, something like that. So it's definitely much faster, which I like. One thing that I don't like in a survival mode is that you can only play with a friend, and also if one of you dies, you lose the mission. So that kind of sucks. You cannot complete the mission even if your friend dies. So again, this takes teamwork because none of you can fucking die. You gotta stay alive until the end. Obviously, you will die. Obviously, you will not complete the mission without dying. You need to die so that you can finish the damn thing, because there's no end to it. Just like in zombies. And finally, we have Extinction from Call of Duty Ghosts, which is a game mode that you can play either solo or with 3 friends. Just like zombies. And Extinction is something different and new. The objective is to fight aliens and destroy their hives. And, when I played this game mode for the first time, my idea was this. I thought I was going to be able to run around in circles like in zombies, and I was going to dominate, I was going to post videos and strategy and all that crap. But then I started seeing motherfuckers running super fast, jumping super high, running on walls, running on rooftops, throwing acid, giant aliens, flower turrets, between other crazy things. And I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to beat this shit? I'm not gonna last one round. So it was a little bit crazy when I first started playing this. When you die, the game doesn't end, which I like, unless all of you die. But let's say that all your 3 other teammates die. The game will not end. And plus, you can get revived at any time, which is great. So in zombies, when you die, you only spawn on the other round, right? In Extinction, you can be revived at any time. Now, this is a super fast-paced game mode, and it has an end, which I like. You don't play the game for endless hours until you kill yourself or until you die. There's an end, and I prefer this way. I play this for 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half, and then I'm happy. Bam. In Extinction, you can level up, like on multiplayer. You level up your character. You can also customize your character, which is good. And you have several different classes that you can use, such as, for example, engineer or medic. There's several weapons that you can buy. There's also equipment. There's kill streaks, ammo, and other things. You can also build weapons and traps. And there's also little things that you can find, like on the ground, like ammo, money, and stuff like that, which is fun. There's also the skill points that you can get by completing challenges, like the field orders on multiplayer, or that you can get by destroying alien hives. And the skill points allow you obviously to upgrade your kill streaks and upgrade all your let's say class setup, because your class setup, for example, starts at level 1 and you need to upgrade it until level 5. You have 5 slots, I think, that you can upgrade. And what else? Another positive thing about Extinction, just like a few other extra game modes that I just talked about, you need teamwork. Extinction requires teamwork. Without it, you will not succeed. Even though when you die, the mission doesn't end, right? One of you, even though if one of your friends die, the mission doesn't end. It is very, very hard because these aliens are fucking crazy. They're jumping all over the place. You cannot just, you know, make a line of aliens and a rape train them. No, you can't do that. These motherfuckers are crazy. So you need to, you know, you need to have a strategy, and you need to team. It requires teamwork. One player, for example, needs to deploy ammo. Another one needs to deploy body armor. The other one needs to deploy kill streaks. One needs to upgrade the body armor. The other one needs to upgrade the ammo. So it requires a little bit of teamwork. You know, just as an example. So. These are all the extra game modes in Call of Duty. In my opinion, obviously, Zombies is the most popular. Extinction gets second place because it's the most fresh right now. It's what people play. To be honest, right now I prefer Extinction over Zombies. Next, I would say that survival mode is the most popular, and finally Spec Ops, and also arcade mode, which a lot of people didn't even know about its existence, which is hilarious. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will see you next time. Peace.